Let's go over everything that's happening here this morning. The most important thing is the non-farm payroll numbers that come out. And right now the forecast number for this 178,000. And basically what we do with this is normally we can expect the market to overreact one way or the other if we see a plus or minus of 70,000. If you add 70,000 to that, to one side, or you subtract 70,000 on the other side, you can expect the market to react by at least 60 points and sometimes 100 points plus. Specifically, if it catches the market by this month right now is looking, and in fact the majority of the big players have already adjusted their number. Many of them were forecasting, the same thing, about 180. And many of the big players have moved up to 190, 200, and as much as 210. UBS, actually being one of the big ones, actually went and adjusted to 210. And so what we would look for is that if the market does go above the 178 mark, if it hits, let's say, we were to see 240 plus, the market is looking for a higher number. If it does surprise where we see, probably about, I would say now 250, let's say, 250 plus. We would probably see a strength in the dollar against the yen, and across the board we would see yen weakness if that was to be the case. We'll probably see some kind of strength if we do hit above, let's say if we see 200, 210, 220, but still it's not going to be really huge because the market's already kind of playing some of that. The market's already kind of factored in some of that. On the other hand, if we were to see, let's say, 110,000 or below, then that would really catch the market by surprise. And the reason you're seeing a market right now that's kind of looking at a favorable, a better number, and they've readjusted to higher expectation, is because ADP numbers came in line this week. The big number, ISM number, also actually came in better. We've seen also in unemployment claims numbers that came in lower. And so because of these conditions, we're seeing a market that's looking for a better number. It would be pretty much, again, a big surprise if the number came out on the lower end. I think if we saw a number even somewhere around 130, it would really catch the market still by surprise, and we would see at that point in time something like this here with the yens, and potentially we would see something like that here with the majors. You'll see the spreads really get crazy here in just a few seconds, and that's basically the banks not wanting to deal. So this is why you don't want to be dealing at these times, as you'll see spreads go really, really wild. Sometimes they can go as seen as much as 80, 90 point spreads. See that? 80 point spreads in some areas. Look at that. Crazy. All right, here we go. Sorry, I had to put the non-farm payroll up. There you go. And 169. So again, the reason for the response, as I said, if we saw anything below, the market was definitely not expecting this. The market was expecting, like I said, really higher numbers. So here we go. Euro dollar. I'm in at 30. Again, I'm going to put another 3-point stop on this. I'm adjusting my stop to break even now. I've got to break even on euro dollar. Okay, now I'm taking it and just got out with about 769. And because pound dollar is going lower and euro is going lower, I think Aussie dollar, again, I'm using the weakness that I'm seeing on euro and pound for the moment, and the strength of the dollar against the yen right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Probably One should collect. If you did the Aussie dollar trade, you should collect on that. There we go. Because it's a single position, I've got to go ahead and collect at my 1 minute. So they look like they're going to flip and head lower. So, but yeah, I'm going to close this one because right now we're seeing a very heavy market